Okay. Oh, we have one more. Hold on one second. All right, you guys, welcome to April 30th. We are on our final, we're on our final April Women of Wellness workshop, and we are so thankful and grateful that you guys, especially the two of you who are on here today, that you've joined us for so many of our workshops this month. And we're excited to keep going. We're really excited to just tell you a little bit about why we are so grateful, what our gratitude is all about, and how we can implement some gratitude specifically in the month of May. And we even have a really fun challenge for you that we will talk about at before the meditation, but at the end of the presentation. So hi, Lonnie. I'm going to turn it over to Cheyenne, and she is going to give us some really good information on gratitude and the importance of.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody feeling today? We're almost to Friday. I feel like a lot of the weight of COVID has lifted, knowing that some things are going to start opening. It feels like there's a little bit more normalcy coming in for us. Not for you, Eugenia. You guys are still on lockdown. In Utah, we have salons and dental offices and normal medical practice opening tomorrow for the first time. And we haven't had that for 2 months. So I'm thankful for some of my friends who are working in that industry that they're going to have the ability to get back to working. Our topic today is gratitude, as you can see. If you have a gratitude practice already, just raise your hand. Okay, so for me, I've had a gratitude practice a really long time, and I think it started as a kid kind of having a challenge to keep a gratitude journal. And one of the things that is fun about a gratitude journal is you can go back to it on days that are not particularly great, and you can find some really good hidden gems. We're always looking for a self-help book, right? What's the next book we could read, or what's going to help me grow my business or improve my relationship, whatever it is. I've found that our journals, are specifically a gratitude journal, is more powerful than any self-help book you can find. The reason why is it's you helping you. When you help you, it's a lot more powerful than someone else telling you what they did to help themselves. And a gratitude journal is as simple as one sentence. It doesn't need to be a whole page about everything you're grateful for in your life. It can be one sentence. It can be a hug you received from your child that day. It can be a text message you got from somebody. Now, there's a lot of different opinions on if it's better to do a gratitude journal in the morning as you're starting your day or in the evening before you go to sleep. I'm a proponent for before you go to sleep, so that even if you've had a rough day and you're going to bed feeling exhausted and kind of like the weight of the world is just weighing on you, if you take the time to write one thing you're grateful for, it changes your mindset before you go to sleep. You'll notice when you wake up, you might just start feel different, maybe a better sense of peace. But if nothing else, you're going to sleep with a more positive attitude. Alethea, what is your gratitude journal practice?
Well, it's interesting you say that because I do mine in the morning. And right now I switch things up and use different things, but right now I'm using this, which is the Contentment Journal. It's by Rachel Cruz, and it's got a prompt every day. And this is a long one, but I really like the idea of one sentence is enough. And I really like the idea of evening. But for my gratitude practice right now, what I do is I'll write about the prompt that she gives, but I'll also say, 3 things I'm grateful for, and I will give myself some affirmations as well. But I'm interested in the evening. I might switch to that for a while and see the difference.
It's kind of a fun thing to do. When I was first going to school, I was a nanny for a family of twins. They were 9-year-old twins when I met them, and the parents both worked crazy hours. One of the twins had autism, so I went to this training for about 4 months during that time, so I would learn how to really care for, his name is Aiden, the best way possible. And one of the teachers that I worked with there said that it was really good to always at night when you're reading with the kids and tucking them in, to tell them that you're grateful for them, so that they understand what gratitude is. She explained to me that they understand things better than we think they do on an emotional level. They may not understand the right words to use to express themselves, but that if we're willing to go out on a limb and tell them, I'm grateful for you, I'm grateful for what you did today, they're able to understand what you meant. And so that was one of the things we kind of integrated into our nighttime practice. And Aiden had real trouble with speaking. I have a little bit of experience with kids with autism, and he's on the spectrum that speech was really tough. He could communicate with an iPad really well. He knew what buttons to use and how to say. I was their nanny for 2.5 years, and I will never forget the day that I was saying goodbye. He says, I'm grateful for you. And it really hit home because it was hard for me to believe that these little kids understood what that meant, but I could feel it, that I knew that. So I think it's important for us to express gratitude, to tell people I'm grateful for you, to feel really confident in that, because it's a ripple effect. And that can be with our work, our family, our friends, whoever it may be. I think that that's a really good practice. So Alethea and I are kicking off a May Gratitude Challenge. This is our 4th Women of Wellness workshop for April. And we wanted to do something really fun to kick off May and a new month. So we put together this little calendar, and you can swap this for anything. You don't have to use what we wrote. This is just kind of fun and funny. It's just to get you going. But we would like to challenge you to do this with all of us. Alethea, do you want to tell them a little bit more about this?
Yes, so May 1st is tomorrow. Again, hard to believe we're already entering May, but I think when we started talking about this, we both got really excited and we thought, let's include other people in this. So Women of Wellness is an acronym for WOW. And what we did was we're making our own hashtag, which is going to be WOW May. And so we would like you guys to join us. We're inviting you to join us to print off a calendar, which we'll send to you. So you can print off a calendar, or if you like to do it electronically, just take a screenshot once I send it to you and you can X them off electronically. And we're going to challenge you to do the 30 days with us, 31 days, excuse me, for May, right? 31, yeah. So
there's 30. I only did it for 30. It's a template that I had, but we'll adjust it before we send it to you.
You know what? The 31st day can be what you guys can choose it maybe. But anyway, so we're going to challenge all of us to do this. And if you're on social media and you use hashtags, we would love to use that hashtag and then tag each other so we can kind of have a really fun rhythm going with it. So we'll send you all the details, but WOW May is about to happen tomorrow.
And we're going to do a giveaway. So whoever posts the most days in May is going to get an awesome gift from us. Yeah, go ahead.
So, okay, so we're posting these. So we'll post it on Instagram, and then we'll do hashtag WOW. Okay.
Yep.
But just a note, you don't have to post what you're grateful for about your body. Like that's not what you have to post.
What do we post?
You're going to post either or Cheyenne, are we on the same understanding?
So number one, so about your body. So what are you grateful about your body? For me, I am grateful for my strength because it allows me to get up and do my workouts. What I find beautiful right now, I find every flower blooming in my neighborhood extremely beautiful. I feel like in the last week, everything on South Temple where I live is just blooming. A song I love is like Everything by Lady Gaga. I just love her. So these are just examples. And if you don't like what we wrote, just make up your own.
Do you want us to post? You want us to post what we're grateful for?
Yeah.
You want us to post? Okay, that's fine.
So
we're posting on Instagram, right? And then putting the hashtag?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think we have to use a picture for Instagram, right?
Yeah. So you can use the picture. You can also, if you don't have a really cool app to do pictures, there's an edit in your phone where you can write on top of a picture, any picture on your phone.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
And it's really in stories. It's really simple. Obviously, you can add all that in your story. Cool. I thought of one thing and it slipped my mind. I mean, what you find beautiful could be as simple as Cheyenne said, taking a picture of a tulip as you're walking, and then, but make sure to not only do the hashtag, but to tag us or any of us who want to participate.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're keeping track of the Wow May hashtag. That's how we're going to track you. And you can share this with your friends if you want to. This is not like, this is just, we are trying to get a lot of people focused on what's good right now, kind of changing the mindset to gratitude, and just something fun that we wanted to try with you guys. Okay. So we always want to have action items, and when we're talking about gratitude, we're both really grateful for our community. I don't know where I would be without the support that I have. I know that what's possible in my life is possible because people care, because people show up, because I show up for them. And when we think about our community, sometimes we forget who that is. So I want to challenge you this week to write down a list of who is your community so that you're really clear on that. Who are the people that you can count on? Who are the people that you know are counting on, excuse me, counting on you? Who are the people that maybe have gotten lost along the way that would really benefit from a text message just saying, hey, thinking about you, how's everything going? Who are the people that you notice that are kind of struggling right now? Maybe their head is down a little bit, you haven't seen smiles. What can you do to remind them that they're part of your community? So when we have a list in front of us, as cheesy as it sounds, I have a community list always. It's part of my desk, and I kind of scan through it, and I use a little pencil. It's like old school mechanical pencil, and I put a check mark if I've checked in with that community person. I probably weekly. Obviously, some people, like parents, I talk to more, siblings more, business partners more, but I try to reach out to my community once a week. When I started doing this, I realized that people sent the energy back. I'm working with a couple of people right now who are going through some major stuff and they need a lot of support. The way that we have support when we need it is to be a good community member all the time. So I just want to encourage all of us to be grateful for our community, really identify who they are, take that time, make a list, and kind of think about what we can do. And honestly, sometimes a simple text with a smiley face or a goofy face or a meme does wonders for somebody that's feeling isolated or lonely or discouraged. And we all have our days where we could use a little cheering up. And I know that if we put that positive energy out there, it comes back when we need it. Alethea and I are here if you guys ever need that positive energy. I think we both got lucky in the bursting with the seams of positive energy. But I know that we have times where we have to hold each other up. And it's been a good reminder for me to focus on being grateful for that. Community also makes everything a little more fun. And that was the idea behind the hashtag calendar challenge, is that, man, it has been a while since I've really had fun. And I'm used to having fun all the time. So anything I can do that's even social media related to have more fun, I feel like is good. And especially when it's a good cause. It's something that everyone can relate to. It's an easy thing to wrap your head around. The next part of this is if you do decide to start a gratitude challenge, I want you to make note of if you notice it having a positive benefit for you. I can definitely notice the positives that it brings into my life. Alethea, will you share some of the positives that your gratitude journal has brought for you?
Absolutely. And gratitude journal, but also saying things out loud has changed my life. Oh, cute dog, Lonnie.
Oh my gosh.
So cute. But
that puppy's so cute.
So cute. In the morning, gratitude journal really helps me to start on a positive note and really think about, even if it's 3 quick little things that I wouldn't have thought about otherwise. And then at the dinner table, when we share our worst, middle, best, the kids and I and Chris, and then we've implemented saying 3 things we're grateful for. And that is quite eye-opening when I hear what the kids say, and it really touches my heart every single time. So it's really changed my life. I didn't always used to know or do anything to do with gratitude. I was always grateful, but I never consciously made an effort to think about it. So yes, it's changed my life in a lot of ways.
I love that. Does anyone want to share anything about gratitude from their own practice? Yeah.
So what I do, and I feel like I started this after one of our first sessions, but I actually do both. I don't have kids, so I have a lot more time. So I wake up in the morning, first thing, I do 3 things that I love about myself, because this is a big thing for me. I'm trying to incorporate more self-love. And then at night, I do 5 things that, oh no, I learned this from Oprah and Deepak. So in the morning, I think I started that myself. At night, I'm doing 5 things that happened that day that were like, that I was grateful for because they made my day better, right? So like Alicia called me on the phone and we had a chat, or I took a walk and saw a cute puppy, or just little things. And that way it's more, I think it was more finding the gratitude in like the simple little things in life as well as your life. And it could be about your life as well, but it, you know, like I finished a puzzle yesterday and it's so colorful, like just tiny little things. So that's been helpful for me, for sure. Because then you can list like several things without feeling like you're running out.
I love that. Do you guys want to share anything else? Okay. We want to do a meditation for you. Today's is a little bit shorter. We just want to focus on gratitude and kind of go into a new month with a really positive note. Alethea, do you have any updates for them before we do our meditation?
I don't think so. I just want to reiterate how grateful I am that, especially the 3 of you who have been on a few different times, that you trust us and trust me enough to just say, you know, yeah, I'll join you and I'll jump on to hear what you guys have to say, and just gratitude for friendship too. Truly, each one of you has been a different stage in my life, including Cheyenne too. And I'm just so grateful to have a community and friends like you who keep me accountable too and keep me happy and grateful as well. We're really excited for the WOW Challenge, so hopefully you'll all do it with us. And if you want to invite friends, like Cheyenne said, please feel free to do that. We'll send an email with the calendar, and feel free to use it however you want and change it up if you need to. And that's all. So thanks, guys. And we're going to get comfortable now. Does anyone have any questions or anything that they want to add or say? And if there's ever anything, a topic that you are interested in, we would welcome and invite you to say, hey, I would love to hear about this, or can we, you know, do something different? So we'll be sending out the May schedule soon, and invite you to come back for May. So that's all. We'll turn it over to our meditation expert.
Before we begin, I want you to make sure that you're in a space where you can concentrate and just take a moment for yourself. Take this time to fully relax and take a break from the real world. Your priority right now is you. This is the time to turn inward and focus on yourself. All I ask is for you to allow your body to settle down and find the perfect resting spot. When you feel ready, you can start by slowly connecting with your natural breathing pattern. Simply follow the rhythm of your breath and keep doing it. Keep breathing as you focus on it. Feel the air travel in and out of your body. As your eyes are closed gently, slowly breathe in a deep, slow breath and a slow breath out. You breathe in relaxation and you breathe out tension. Inhale and slowly exhale. Once more, deep inhale, slow exhale. Allow your entire body to become calm and mellow. Let a warm, glowing light of relaxation caress and nurture your skin. Relax and try to loosen up your body. And now, gratitude. I would like you to think about something you are truly and sincerely grateful for. Take a moment and think about it. It can be anything, literally anything. It can be a massive achievement of yours or a small everyday joy that brings a smile to your face. Perhaps it's your health or your family, your career, or your achievements. Or it might be your favorite plant growing a new luscious leaf, a fresh cup of coffee or tea, your pet. Maybe it's a stranger's smile, your unique talents, a pleasant memory. Think about it. There are so many things we can all be thankful for. Think about all the relationships in your life you are grateful for. The relationships that enrich you. Think about every object that makes your life somewhat easier. Think about your kids gleefully running into your arms. Think about your childhood dog lovingly playing with you. Even the basic things that we sometimes take for granted, warm clothes, clean water, a reliable roof over our head, or food on the table. Your past and your future, all the lessons life has taught you. Whatever it is you are grateful for, I want you to truly focus and think about all the ways this thing, person, event, or achievement makes you feel. Try to internalize this feeling and remember it anytime you need a boost of positive energy. Allow it to become imprinted in your mind. Think of these things as essential parts of who you are. They're not the only important thing in the world, but they are parts of a complicated puzzle. The more you try to show your gratitude and recognize the things you can be thankful for, the easier it will become. The positive outlook can become a spontaneous reaction, almost second nature. Showing genuine gratitude will bring even more things you can be grateful for. It's a fascinating feedback loop. Our thoughts create our actions, and our actions create our lives. And as each day passes and this gratitude becomes part of your mindset, you can add more and more things that make your life better and make you a better person. Gratitude helps you grow as a person. Make your life feel fuller and more rewarding with adding more gratitude. When you try your best to find the positive aspects of every single thing or person you encounter, life manages to find more and more ways to reward you. Your energy of peacefulness and thankfulness shines from the inside out and illuminates your whole entire being. Everyone can see your magnetic attitude and everyone can appreciate it and even perhaps learn it. The longer you do this, the more this attitude of gratitude will cultivate a deeply satisfying feeling of joy and contentment. You will see things that seemed hidden before. All the challenges in your life, they were actually blessings disguised as burdens. Every challenge as an amazing learning opportunity. Showing gratitude can be hard sometimes. Sometimes the lessons are hard and life seems hopeless, but as long as you find in it gratitude, the drive to always be grateful, you will prosper. You will keep finding things that make your life so fulfilling and rewarding. Happiness is momentary, but contentment can be forever. Practicing daily gratitude will allow you to make it a habit and a mindset. And truly, the more you do it, the easier it gets. So I'd like you to try and imagine how good you feel when you're truly happy about something and try to duplicate that feeling right now. I want you to focus on this one thing. I want you to think it. I want you to express genuine gratitude. As you do, allow all the sensation to flood your body, your heart, your mind, and your soul. Feel the warmth of deep thankfulness energizing your whole being. At last but not least, I would like you to recognize this time you took to reflect and relax. You need to be kind to yourself, and this is a great way to do it. Anytime you feel a bit pessimistic, simply do a short exercise and think of a couple of things you are grateful for. It will lift your spirits and ease your mind. You can now gradually return from your meditative state and slowly open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this guided meditation. I'm grateful for each of you. I'm grateful for our Thursday mornings and the ability to connect to what really matters. I look forward to our May challenge with you and look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, you guys.